years, we've seen a new crop of plus-size designers and plus-size retail brands emerge. Plus-size women have more fashion options today than ever before. Some plus-size designers have been fortunate enough to show at New York Fashion Week, and some plus-size retailers have gained a cult following through word of mouth. With so many new plus-size designers and plus-size retailers to choose from, I'm here today to give you an inside look behind the brands. In today's episode, we visited Maree Portois, a new plus-size designer label making stylish, on-trend clothing for women size 12 to 24. I chat with founder Steven Feinstein, who has 30 plus years in the manufacturing industry. Steven shares with me why he wanted to make clothing for plus-size women and Maree Portois' mission. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your girl Elisa from StylishCurves.com, and today I have a special treat for you guys. I am in the offices of Maree Portois, right?
Yes.
And I'm here with one of the founders, Mr. Steven Feinstein.
Everybody.
So today I just wanted to sit down and talk with Steven and get to know the brand more. Maree Portois is a new plus-size line and they have some really amazing pieces. But today I just wanted to really sit down and get to know the brand. I want you guys to see all of the new clothing that's coming out for holiday and things that they have right now on their website. And I want you guys to get to know the founder. You know, in the plus size community, we love when we get new designer brands to shop from. And so I just want to have an opportunity for Mr. Feinstein to tell you guys. Steven. Thank you.
I'm not that old.
So I just want to take the time to let Steven tell you a little bit about his brand and his background so we could get into, you know, why he decided to design for plus size women. So I did hear that you have been in the fashion business for over 30 plus years.
I would say that's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate,
Yeah.
But you were in the wholesale industry?
I started off, I spent my whole career basically manufacturing for retailers and manufacturing like dresses and sportswear for all size ranges.
Okay, so where did this name come from?
I had this woman envisioned in my brain that, that, you know, was not being catered to properly, and I really literally had a person in my head, and the name I got from a business that my wife got me to start a bunch of years ago called Maree. Maree really is just the name, but the face and the person that I wanted to dress is very real in my brain and has been for a long time.
Okay. So, but what made you really want to, I guess, tackle the plus size industry? So I know you spoke a little bit about, like, you know, that it's kind of an underserved market. And I feel like a lot of people really feel like, even though it's this billion-dollar business, we still don't have more than we should as straight size brands have. So what made you say, you know what, I'm going to go into this plus size market?
Well, I'll tell you, the first thing is that I spent my whole life being a little bit arrogant and being a know-it-all. So I decided I wanted to do something that was completely different, that I knew nothing about, that I had to learn everything. So that is the business model, and why I wanted to go into plus sizes was simply because of what I've heard from my customers over the last years about the constant complaints. And obviously I was a victim. I was not a victim, I was also part of the reason why the customers were complaining, because I wasn't paying the necessary attention to the things that I really had to give that customer a great garment. And I guess I started to realize that, and I knew the size of the market in terms of the amount of people. I knew how little money they were spending on clothing, and I just saw it as an unsubscribed mass of people that just probably have gotten so frustrated by the lack of choices. A lot of them have just given up. So we felt like it was just a great thing to tackle and take on, and the most important thing is that I wanted to design a line that I would have designed for a size 4 and make it exactly the same, because I was sick and tired
I have to clap for that.
No, I can't. In fashion, there's no rules, and I got tired of hearing even from the plus size retailers, they gave me all these rules. You can't do this, you can't do that. I'd sit at the fittings of certain unnamed customers, and I have my list of everything that had to change because that doesn't work and that doesn't work.
Right.
And you know what? Fashion changes every day.
It does, and I'm so glad that you said that, because I feel like there are so many rules when it comes to designing for plus, and it's almost, you just want to say, just design the same things that you would for a non-plus size woman. Like, because we're plus size, doesn't mean our taste has changed. You know, we still want stylish clothes as well, so I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, and I will say that when I designed the line, because I didn't have 100% comfort level, I designed the line first in this, I actually made size 8 samples the first time, and if I loved it, I elevated it and fit it in size 18.
Wow.
So we designed an actual line for a size 8 customer, and we didn't pay any attention. We owned the criteria. Do we love it? Is it trend right? Is it, what we would love our lady to wear? And that's when the fun started. So.
Yeah. So one of the things that I noticed from your fall collection and just from your website, that you actually have quite a few diverse looking models. And I think, again, that's also super important, especially right now in the era that we are in, where we're not seeing enough, 1, women of color, and then 2, women with different shapes. So I do notice that you have that kind of variety on your site. How important was it for you to have a diverse group of models on your site?
Well, I want to start saying that diverse is one issue. The real issue is that the modeling industry is not offering us as many choices as we would like. So number one, we want girls that, that we're proud to say are, a size 16 or 18, and we want them to reflect the customer that we're appealing to, and it's very difficult for us to find girls from the agencies that fit those specifications. In terms of diversity, it's also a challenge, and it was very important for us to have the way that we fit a size 8. You can't fit a larger woman the same way.
Right, that's so true, and we always talk about that. You did mention earlier how important it is for you to have women feel good in your clothing. One of the things I did notice is that you guys are very active on social media, and just even talking to you and also knowing your publicist, Ariana, she has definitely expressed how important it is for you and the brand to interact with the community. So can you elaborate a little more on how important it is for Maree Courtois to be connected with the women who are wearing their clothes?
Yeah. Well, number one, before we launched our website, we had a series of events that just allowed us to see women come in, whether it be a pop-up store. We did a Curvy Con. We got the opportunity to really meet a lot of the community, meet a lot of people that were just looking to shop. And I actually, which was kind of embarrassing, I sat outside the dressing rooms at the pop-up stores. Nobody seemed to care. And I was just asking women, and I think, the greatest, sigh of relief that I had was after our blogger event and after our pop-up store, and just seeing people just be so happy and feel so good about the fact that the clothing fit. In fact, a lot of the influencers said to us that in one of our jumpsuits, they can all take off their undergarments. They don't need to wear bras. They can wear, because the garment fits so well. We've been answering a lot of comments we've gotten on Facebook, and today I had one girl who I answered personally because she said, I am sick and tired of these brands. She said, how tall is your model? And I said 5'7". And she said, well, I'm petite and I'm this and I have a round shape and you don't make things that fit me. And I said, and she said, I've gone into so-and-so retail and so-and-so retail and no. So I answered her and I said, look, I know the retailers, I know their fits. It's not the same as ours, and I'm not saying it's better and I'm not saying it's worse. And I'm not even telling you our clothes will fit you. But let me send you, pick out 2 things from the website that you love, and give me 3 measurements on your body, and let me send you some garments. And if you like them, you'll buy them. If you don't like
Right.
them, you'll send them back.
Right.
And that's how we really want to engage our customer and try to get them to overcome their fears and try to let them know that if we can just get you to try it on,
Right.
you're going to be really happy with the way you look. And that's really one of our main goals. So.
And I feel like you're accomplishing that because you guys have done so much community outreach. You've done already about, what, 3 pop-up shops?
Well,
I feel like over
we've
the
done a
course of
few.
the past couple months since the summer, yeah, you guys, Fashion Week, since you guys done quite a
Yep.
few pop-up shops. And like I said, I see you so active on social media, and that's something that that is really going to carry you guys a long way, because I think that's what any customer likes. They love when a brand can connect with them
Yep.
and communicate with them. So I think that's amazing that you guys do that.
And we feel that mutually. We need to connect.
Well, thank you so much for taking out the
Thank
time
you.
to talk to me today. Tell the people where they can go to check out your clothing.
Well, you can go to www.mareepourtois.com. It's only sold through our website. And we're hoping you'll come and visit us soon.
So I want to actually go and look at some clothes. Can I look at the holiday stuff?
Be my guest.
All right, so I'm going to hook you guys up, so keep watching. All right, so this is beautiful. So tell us a little bit about this piece.
Well, this is a silk blend, and it's a velvet burnout. It's been one of our
Nice.
better selling silhouettes for fall. So, and then this also is another one of our burnouts that also is one of our better silhouettes. And it's also a silk blend.
Right, you can never go wrong with a good wrap, and especially with a good printed.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it
so-
really fits a lot of different shapes.
Yes, and this is perfect for holiday.
Yeah.
I did see some sequin stuff on here.
We have sequin
Yes,
stuff, and we have, this is one of our,
Ooh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
yeah, we actually have some
All I need is
videos.
some sky high heels, and I will twirl on the dance floor.
And then this is one of our new suede fabrics. It's actually a foiled suede.
Oh, wow.
And then we have like a little foil top to go back to it.
Gorgeous, gorgeous pieces.
And this is our magic jumpsuit. This is what
Oh my goodness.
that everybody is loving.
Look at that. This is gorgeous. Wow, this is like a winter wedding kind of jumpsuit, right? Perfect for a winter
And
wedding.
then we're also doing a few coats to go back, and so
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice classic.
yeah. And then for
And I saw this blue. Oh, these two.
yeah.
What are these? Oh, another signal. Oh, this is a showstopper.
Yeah, let's get a high, sexy sled.
Oh, I didn't even see that. This is amazing. You guys are gonna get all my money.
That's what I like. And then I'll show you just one more, which is our tank, which has been one of also our really good sellers. But this season
Okay,
it's
this
beaded.
is beautiful. This is beautiful. So often, we only get to know plus size designers and retail brands just from the clothes that they make. I think it's important to make sure that we get to know why these designers and why these retail brands decide to cater to plus size women. Maree Pourtois may be a new plus size brand, but I'm excited to see how far they will go.